Good morning, everyone. I'm about to go out now and pick up a package because we've just bought some, well, not a package, we bought some milk and some other stuff from the supermarket and it has arrived. So come with me. I don't know what I'll record. Let's see. Well, today's another one of those days where it's really sunny and really warm, but actually in the shade, aka inside our home, it's freezing. So we've got the heating on. Even though out here right now, I am so hot. Such a weird weather system going on in Beijing right now. And I'm back. What do we get? No idea. I just know that there's milk in there, so I'm about to make a coffee. Yeah, there's milk. There is the milk. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, and some yogurt and a fruit. And I come out once more, this time to get our lunch. So, got mine, Hillary's and Oscar's lunch. Oh, it's so hot. So damn hot. Now is the time Oscar needs to have his afternoon nap. He's just had a bath, so he's nice and fresh and clean. And yeah, just gonna try and get him to sleep. And then I can finish eating my lunch, which I didn't finish. And actually, I'm a little sleepy too, so maybe while he's having a nap, I will also slip in a little nap as well. I don't usually nap, but last night I didn't sleep very long. I went to bed at about 2 and I had to wake up this morning at about 8. So yeah, I didn't really have much nap time, sleep time either. So yeah, I'm gonna probably sleep while he's sleeping as well. Well, that was a nap I probably shouldn't have taken. Had a almost 3-hour nap. And yeah, probably gonna sleep really late tonight. Anyway, I woke up to a news headline suggesting that Trump had said putting bleach in your body, whether injecting or some other way, I don't know, would help with the coronavirus. And at first I thought, he didn't say that, come on, he must have said something else and it got twisted. So I just did a little search. Turns out he said it.
So supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me.
Respectfully, sir, you're the president, and people tuning into these briefings, they want to get information and guidance and want to know what to do. They're not looking for rumors.
I'm the president, and you're fake news.
And it just makes me think, what year is it? What world are we living in? Like, even if bleach had some properties or something in there that were effective, as we know it is effective because it can get rid of the virus on surfaces, but we also know that bleach is a poison. It will kill you. What? It aches. Just aches. What the hell? If anyone hasn't already, go check out the interview on CNN with the mayor of Las Vegas.
So you don't believe there should be any social distancing? You don't believe that this is
Of course I believe there should be. Of course. I'm a
How do you do that in a casino?
That's up to them to figure out. I don't own a casino. I don't know anything
Wait a
about
minute, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're the mayor of Las Vegas, and
Yes.
you want casinos to be open, even though you have no authority, thankfully, over
Yes.
casinos. But
Yes.
you say open them up, but you have no responsibility about how that would be done safely?
No, you're blurring. No, you're blurring.
You said it's
I'm
not your
going
job.
There.
What a disaster. What a disaster of a person. What a disaster of an interview. Oh my God. Iran has threatened to destroy US ships if they are attacked in the Persian Gulf. Yesterday, America said that they would attack Iranian ships if they are attacked in the Persian Gulf. So it seems like we're headed towards a war, unless both sides are just bluffing. I'm talking now. Unless both sides are just bluffing and saying, yeah, we'll attack you. Well, yeah, we'll attack you. You move first, and then no one moves, you know? So we'll see. But if these two countries go to war, I'm not sure, but I don't have any confidence with Iran destroying the US. Even if they attack first and they destroy a ship from the US, do you think they're gonna survive to have the news broadcast to say that they've done it? Or do you think that by the time that they've made it back home celebrating, there's the sky is just full of bombs and Iran is just I don't know, I'm just not sure how this would go out. I'm not sure how this would go down. In a moment, I'm going to make Oscar's milk and then he's going to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. Ugh. He needs to go to sleep. Okay, boys and girls, it is the end of the day now and I'm just watching some news and videos and stuff, and I'm just thinking, what is better? Censorship, censored news, or freedom to publish and freedom to read what you want? Because it's so interesting being in China during this pandemic with access to YouTube, because obviously I can see and I can hear, I get told all the time by my Chinese friends and family here about the pandemic and how good it was here and how it was handled really well and stuff like that here. And then I get to see the stuff that sort of leaks out of China and maybe is the real stuff, I don't know. And then also I get to see what's going on in the West and the rest of the world and how they view it in their own countries and also how they view what China's done. And it's quite interesting on the internet to see the two sides, the two different sides behaving in completely different ways. In China, the phone companies were sending messages to people, government messages to people, telling them, today you must stay inside, or however long you must stay inside, and you can't do this, and you must do that, and all that stuff. And in the UK, I think they were, they managed to send out a message, and they were talking about how much it cost them and stuff like that, and how they had to negotiate the price and all this lot, and it's okay. And I guess, yeah, they're more open about stuff, so that same discussion could have been happening here and we didn't know about it. That's part of what I'm talking about. Is it better to not know? I'm looking on YouTube and seeing how people are spreading all sorts of stuff. Scientists down to Joe from down the street, I forgot his title. I put a picture of him on the screen, but that guy in the US is really top level, is he a secretary something or whatever? I don't know. He's the one giving out the sort of some of the advice with Donald Trump at the press conference. And back in February he was telling people, don't buy face masks, stop buying face masks. And then now he's saying, the scientists have identified that you need to have, or you should have, face masks or face coverings or whatever. And it's just okay,
Here's how you can make your own face covering in a few easy steps with items you can find around the house, like an old scarf, a bandana or a hand towel, or you can make a face covering out of an old t-shirt.
Back then you were 100% sure, and now you are 100% sure about the opposite thing. So, and then you got people going around spreading stuff on the internet about 5G. 5G being responsible for a virus. It's a trick. It's just so that you can stay inside while they install 5G. So that they can track you. Oh my God. And it just makes me, I don't know what's better, because, at one point I was being told by people back home, face masks do not work. And at the same time, I'm being told by this country here, you must wear a face mask at all times when outside. Doesn't matter how long or how short or how fast or whatever. You must wear a face mask. And literally people were getting beaten to death if they didn't have a face mask outside. Whereas in the West, they don't work. And then a month later, you need them. And it's my cat. I don't know what's better. What's the government can lie to you? I mean, the government's lying on both sides, right? One side is lying about face masks, and one side is lying about what happened. So, what's better? What's better? Anyway, it's just an interesting position to be in, so Yeah. We went out yesterday to the Olympic Park, as you've seen in that video, and I don't know, I'm just counting 14 days. Anything that happens within the next 14 days, I'm just going to assume it's as a result of going to the park, because we saw a lot of people. Everyone was wearing masks, most people. But we did take them off at some point because we were sat down as a group. But Hillary's brother is going around China traveling, and he is completely like free and carefree and just going everywhere. Great Wall, mountains, this, that, whatever, seeing his friends, seeing all different cities. If anyone's going to get infected, it's going to be him. But at the same time, if he's okay until now with all this traveling, does that mean that maybe this thing really has been sorted out? What do I believe? What do I believe? Alright, anyway, it is late. I'm not going to go to bed yet, but I've got dishes to wash, videos to watch, and my video from yesterday to edit. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you had a good one. Take care, and let me know what's going on where you are right now. The news seems to have shifted now from a pandemic to just reopen. When can we reopen stuff? When can stuff open again? So I don't know. Maybe the world is over the coronavirus. Whatever. I'll still try and keep myself safe, and I hope you do the same. Alright, see you tomorrow. Maybe. Bye-bye.